In this lesson, we're going to explore printing a document here in Google Docs, something that's very straightforward, but there are a couple of points I need you to remember. So we're going to open up an existing document. If you've been following along earlier, we uploaded user conference from the exercise files. Now, if you're skipping to this lesson and you've got the exercise files, you can go ahead and upload this now by clicking the upload button. Locate user conference in the exercise files, and it will be uploaded and opened simultaneously. If you don't have the exercise files and you want to follow along, you could create a new document. All we need is a little bit of text in there. Or if you've got user conference already uploaded, just give it a click here in the Google Docs home, which will open it up. We've got some text, a little bit of formatting, and now we're ready to print. All right, the important point I need you to remember is when you've got the document on your screen here in the word processing application, you do not want to go up to the File menu in your browser and select Print from there. For me here in Safari, it appears at the bottom of the menu. In Internet Explorer, you'll see Print somewhere here in the menu as well. The keyboard shortcut, for me, Command-P, Control-P on the Windows PC, will use your browser's print function, which we do not want to do. We want to make sure that we print from within Google Docs here in our word processing application. So on the toolbar, you will find a printer button. We can also go up to the File menu here on the menu bar inside Google Docs and choose Print from there. You'll notice that the print option has an ellipses after it. In other words, it's going to open up a dialog box for us. If I go up to Print Settings right here, I can access some print settings for the document. For example, here you can see Portrait is the orientation. I can choose paper size from 8.5 by 11 to legal to A4. I'm going to leave it 8.5 by 11. I can choose page numbering. I can choose no page numbering or choose a location. I've selected bottom center here. I've also changed my margins from 1 inch all the way around to 3/4 of an inch just by selecting it from the drop down. If you want to do the same, you can. And if you want to print right from here, you can as well by clicking this print button. But I'm just going to click OK to save my print settings. I'm going to go back to the File menu and choose Print from here. And what this is going to do is actually start to create a PDF document. If you're in a Windows PC and you've got Adobe Reader installed, that's probably what just launched for you. I'm on a Mac, so I'm still in my browser, but really what I'm looking at is a PDF version of my document. As I hover down across the bottom here, I get some options, and that's because I am on the Mac, so I can zoom out and zoom in if I wanted to. I've got two other options on the right-hand side to open this PDF in the program that's used for previewing PDFs, called Preview on the Mac, or I can save this PDF to a download folder, in other words, locally on my computer if I wanted to. But really all I want to do is print. So now that I've got the PDF on my screen, and if you're in Adobe Reader, you can use that print functionality. So for me, it does mean going up to the File menu now and choosing Print, which will send this to my printer. My default printer shows up here, and I've got some print options if I wanted to and presets. Really, all we're going to do is choose the Print button when we're ready to print, and off it goes to my printer. Now, I don't need to save this PDF or download it, so I'm just going to close this window by clicking my Close button. You can close up Adobe Reader if you're done printing your document on the PC, and you return to the word processing application here in Google Docs. When you're done with the document itself, you can choose to save and close. If you've changed any of the settings, they get saved along with your document, and you return back to the Google Docs home. So printing is fairly straightforward. You just need to remember not to use your browser's print command at the very beginning, because when you open up a document and you go up to your browser's File menu and choose Print, you're going to print the document, plus your menus and buttons all around the outside. You're printing your screen, basically, that's being viewed inside the browser. So keep that in mind. Go to the Print button or the Print command on the File menu within your document in the word processor, and then proceed to print your PDF. So that covers printing. In the next lesson, we're going to talk about checking your spelling. Again, a little bit different whether you're on a Mac or a PC, and we'll talk about those differences coming right up.